Hey there, guys. We're gonna be trying out Vaan today. This time we're gonna be going to the Ultimecia series boss battle. We're gonna be doing Vaan as a breaker and a finisher, which is his two primary roles. So he's gonna be on breaks and perils, and then other than that, just finishing the fight for us. So we're gonna be doing Ignacio. He's using Vaan's Super TMR, which is also amazing. It makes him such a better tank. He's got passive provoke and evasion. He's also got some resistances to wind and holy. We're going to be doing Sayaka for our healing. I gave her a Nethicite so she can absorb some of those dispels. We're going to be doing Vaan as a DPS. He's going to be chaining and finishing for the fight. He's got lots of human killer equipped. We're going to be doing Epsilon Nicole as our buffer. He can do 100% holy resist, which is useful later in the fight. He can also do typed and general mitigation and some barriers. I also gave him Nethicite so we can absorb even more spells. We're going to do Ace as a chainer, which helps build the chain for Vaan. He's got a little bit of human killer equipped, but most of the good human killers on Vaan, and he can do Nethicite as well. And we're taking Takuya's Ace. Now his hit points and spirit is pretty low for this fight. He's got a really bad holy resist. So we're gonna try to keep re-raise on him, I guess. But other than that, he is on Diablos with some demon killer equipped, so it should be fine. So you'll notice 4 units on the team can do Nethicite, and Nethicite does stack. So we're gonna be absorbing all kinds of spells from this boss. All right, don't care, Ultimecia. All right, so for this first turn, we're gonna use Epsilon Nicole to give us mitigation, and we're gonna unlock his abilities for next turn. Vaan is going to Imperil Fire, power himself up, and do 80% breaks. Ignacio is going to cover Magic, and we're going to do a Fire Imbue on one of the Aces. And now Ace is going to power his own Magic up, and then we're going to use this chain. This is a Nethicite that absorbs Magic. And then we're going to do a chain unlock. So we're going to power up his magic. We're going to do another Nethicite because they do stack. This is going to absorb 2 spells this turn. And then do that. Alright, so let's go ahead and chain a little bit. Now this is obviously not going to do very good damage because we didn't finish the imbues and all that. Now Sayaka, because some of these units are a little bit on the squishier side, we're going to re-raise my Vaan and the friend. Alright, here's the spells. So lightning absorbed. Didn't even happen. Bio absorbed. Didn't even happen. It did nothing. So there we go. We completely neutralized the boss with all our Nethicite. It's so cool. Alright, now Epsilon Nicole. We're probably going to push a threshold here. So we're going to do a magic mitigation. And we're going to do a 3,000 point barrier for the team. Ace is going to, let's see, we're going to Nethicite again. And then just chain. Other Ace is going to Nethicite and then double chain. Let's see here. Let's imbue fire to the other 2 DPS, which is the friend and the Vaan. Now Vaan is going to cap these chains. He's going to use his finisher because his breaks are 80% and they're up for 5 turns. So we can spend the next 5 turns just finishing with damage. His limit burst is 85% breaks, which obviously is stronger. But if you use his limit burst, you actually take an extra turn to get him set up for damage. So I'm just going to go with 80% breaks and let him focus more on finishing. So we're going to build the chain and then let Vaan cap that chain. Oh, Vaan, calm down. Boss is dropping. Alright, so we push the threshold. So the boss is going to use 3 dispels and then a big nuke. Normally, the 3 units that got dispelled obviously lose all their buffs and mitigation and re-raise, and they just drop dead to that nuke. But because we use double Nethicite on the Aces and a 3rd Nethicite on our healer, we're going to absorb all those dispels. We keep all our buffs. And here comes the threshold. Painful, and the friend actually died, it looks like. He cheated death, because the friend has very bad gear. I'm sorry, the friend has good gear, he has bad defenses. He did not, Takuya did not gear his Ace for a trial. It's more of like an E-Beam build, which... It's working, whatever. So we're going to use Epsilon Nicole to give us the barrier and just refill the team. And now we're going to, again, Nethicite and double chain. Let's see. Nethicite. There it is. And double chain. Vaan will finish that chain. And let's go ahead and do our damage. And Vaan will cap that chain. Ooh, Vaan. Pushing this boss quick. Alright, we're gonna net sight again. So the friend's probably gonna die here. Actually, oh, Signacio, can you cover this? Let's use Signacio's single target cover on the friend. I've never used his single target cover ability. And let's use his big buff for the team. Maybe we can, maybe the friend can survive here. Does this work? So those were all absorbed in Nethicite. And the AoE, Signacio's not covering. No, it can't be covered. Oh well. Oh well. Alright. So now we're in the final phase. Let's go ahead and cover and re-imbue the friend because he did die. Nicole will give us a Holy Resist and you know, we might actually even win the fight here. So maybe I'm overthinking this. All right, let's see here. It's turn 4. Let's Nethicite, chain, and use cooldown. Friend will power up his magic, use Nethicite and the cooldown, and Vaan will finish the chain. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's see what kind of damage we deal. Let's go ahead and chain. Wait the chain build, and Vaan finish. Turn 4 victory. Thank you, Vaan, for taking off about 30% of the boss's health per finish while breaking the boss by 80%. Yeah. And Signacio and Sayaka were such good pulls. They have so much utility. Although this fight, Sayaka didn't really do anything. She just basically cast Nethicite every turn. But, yeah. That was cool. And Takuya, the friend I took, I mean, he or she was geared really, really well, so I can't be too mean about that. It was just that his defenses were like really low, like low spirit, low hit points, and he died to the threshold. But it was fine. We managed it. So there we go. Quick 4-turn slaughter with Vaan and Vaan finishing chains. Breaker finisher. Pretty good damage. All right. See you guys in a bit.